This Pygmesia disease has lived in our communities for generations. And I think we all know by now that it is stemmed from the abuse of the patriarchy. Now, when we put women in situations where they are mentally, emotionally, physically, financially desperate for survival, they will do anything to ensure that the people whose survival their hands are in are pleased and happy. Now, men tend to control the main narratives in our community, right? They can mainly control the finances. Now, in this particular situation, I find that in order to please their sons, they will betray their own daughters. A lot of mothers in our community are so innately insecure that control, divide and conquer, and being a Pygmesia is the only way they know how to survive. If those particular people are not in situations where they are liked by the people around them, their survival comes in question. What happens as you get older? If you've had no financial security and control your whole entire life, as you get older and you get to a more vulnerable age, you are in even more of a detrimental situation. So supporting your daughter-in-laws keeps their sons on side. Because in our community as a daughter, once you're married, you become the daughter of the other family. Now, I'm not saying everybody thinks like that, but the general understanding culturally is that you are their daughter now. So a lot of these women will make sure that they are in situations where they are on side with people. They will have different opinions in every single room they go in to ensure that their insecurities are not highlighted. They are not put in a situation where they are not liked and therefore they can't live with their sons in their daughter-in-law's house, or they're not given that respect. So a lot of this is to do with survival. Why I always talk about women, look into yourselves. Don't be afraid of this world. The men want you to be afraid that you can't survive without them. The fact of the matter is you can probably survive without them in a lot better condition mentally and emotionally. You know, when you have your own finances, your own backing, you don't need to be a Pygmesia in the community, because them liking you or not liking you doesn't affect the roof over your head or the food that goes in your mouth or the clothes on your back. This is why I promote so much about push for your own autonomy and authenticity. Because when you have that control in your hand, yeah, it makes people uncomfortable around you, but you get to decide who you want to be around. You get to decide where you place yourself to be put in a position of self-respect and security.